Okay, decided to try some Chaos Draft before it went away. What is good here? So we started out with Gate Crash, my very first set. Cyclonic Rift is obviously a very strong card, so that's a possibility for sure. Staticaster I think could be good in a decent amount of formats, but I don't know how good fixing is going to be in like the Chaos format, so I'm a little bit reluctant to take something multicolor when I have something monocolor. I remember Justicar being okay. Um, like Electromancer can be good, but it's likely that this won't be like supported very well. This type of archetype. So yeah, I think we can just take Cyclonic. It's a flexible card. Okay, so now we're on to Hour of Devastation, I guess, huh? So like in format, things like Paincaster was pretty good. The deserts are obviously going to be way less useful, which is too bad because like Wall was pretty decent. Scrapper was always a totally fine card. Puncturing Blow was serviceable. I mean, I guess just removal is probably going to be good in general here. Wonder. So I'm going to say that it's probably somewhere between. I guess I should call it Overcome too. This is also like a generically good card that doesn't need a lot of support. So I guess we're probably looking at something like Puncturing Blow, Overcome, or Paincaster. Obviously, I can't really say anything about the color combinations since I don't really know what's going to be coming up. I'm tempted to take Paincaster. I think that seems reasonable. Pingers are typically pretty good. So now we have Kaladesh. Over Ether Theorist being pretty good. Of course, with no ability to get more energy, most likely, it's going to not be as good, but it still scries 3 times just by itself. Weaponcraft was pretty good if you had the synergies, which probably isn't going to be the case. I remember Tiger being pretty good, but I think it's definitely going to be kind of maybe even a lot worse because you only get 1 activation out of it if you don't have other energy. So maybe I just take Theorist. 2 mana 1/3s aren't the worst to begin with, and 3 scries out of it isn't bad. Okay, this is what? I'm actually not. Oh, this is some type of. This is Masters? Masters 25? So, like, all these are from different planes. So let's see. What's actually good here? I mean, effects like Anthems are going to be generically good. Card draw is probably not the worst. Fathom Seer is pretty decent, and it does stay in color. Mana War is also a totally decent card. Although I'm not sure I need to take it quite this high. Maybe something like Fathom Seer is the right choice. People aren't going to know what it is because it's going to be really hard to know what's going on in Chaos Draft when you see face down morphs. I think it's probably like Ancient Craving or Fathom Seer, and since Fathom Seer isn't a color I'm already in, I'll go ahead and take that. Not totally sure that I'm approaching this correctly because I've never done it before, but... Okay, so then this is guilds. I guess Guildgate could be a fine choice just in case I do need the fixing. Something like Crushing Canopy can be pretty good just because it's flexible. Something like Darkblade Agent that normally I would like is not going to be very good because it's unlikely that I'll be able to surveil much. Some of these like smaller white creatures are fine, but I'm not that excited about them. Sure Strike is an acceptable trick, but I also think tricks are probably going to be less important here, so maybe I just take the fixing. Leave myself open to more things. And then this is what? Dissension? It's either Dissension or Guild Pact. I can't tell the symbols apart. So let's see, reveal the top card. Definitely not Caustic Rain. Fencer's Mage Mark. No. These are cards I don't know as well. I guess We Dragon Knots could actually be a thing here. Maybe I can cobble together some type of Spells Matters type deal. Because, I mean, nothing else here even seems that exciting. Not really, right? So yeah, I guess we can take Dragonauts. Okay, so let's see. Enter the battlefield, you may sack an artifact, so that's probably not going to happen. I'm not sure what set this is. Oh, Kuldotha says it must be on Zendikar. Oh, right, the watermark says so too. This must be, I can't remember the names of the sets. New Phyrexia, maybe? Deals 4 damage to a player or planeswalker if you control some artifacts. That's not great. Not great. As long as you control... Gosh, none of these are very good at all. I can't imagine playing any of those cards. A lot of them require Metalcraft, and I'm going to imagine that Metalcraft is going to have a very hard time happening in this type of format. Okay. So I guess this must be, what, Time Spiral? What is actually good here? What is this, just literally a generic 2-3? It's not that exciting at all. Suspend Pump doesn't seem great. What is this? Return target sliver to its owner's hand, cycle for wizards. I mean, I think maybe Mist Meadow's the best thing. Oh, crap. I ran out of time. Well, we can take Staticaster now, I suppose. I think Cancel would also be fine, but this wheeling might mean at least that this color combination is maybe not too full. And these are all wizards, right? So, like, the wizard cycle might actually... This is probably a wizard, too. Oh, it's not. Fathom Seer is an illusion, huh? I guess I can take Seer, although it's highly unlikely. I think that something like Mill comes together, but, I mean, what else am I going to take here? Seer, I want it over here. Okay. So one of the colorless cards is probably the right pick here. Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot is pretty good. I guess Skygate would also be fine just as a defensive creature, but I think I'd rather have Puzzle Knot. The possibility of it, at least. This is also a wizard. It's not like it's good or anything, but... What else am I taking here? Like, Death's Head I remember being fine, but... I guess Renewed Faith is maybe actually... What are the odds I go into white? Probably pretty low. I guess we could take Lotleth. It's probably more likely to be played if I end up shifting into some black stuff. I don't really want any of this. Okay. So I have some type of theoretical Spells Matters deck going with one spell in it, which is a little bit suspect, I suppose. The fact that I actually have a decent amount of stuff to Wizard Cycle for is kind of interesting. Oh, this is probably a wizard too, huh? No, it's not. Aether Theorist is a rogue. Okay, Star of Extinction. Probably not what I want. Unfriendly Fire is pretty decent. Between that and Fire Cannon Blast, I'm not sure. I remember that Thundering was pretty solid. The type of thing that if it survived like even one turn, you were probably good to go. I wouldn't mind like one of these blue pirates, like Wheeling. So I think here we're looking at either, yeah, after looking at all, I would say Unfriendly or Fire Cannon. Which is going to be more useful, probably. Probably Unfriendly, right? Yeah, probably. Fire Cannon being double red is kind of what pushed me over. Because I'm not sure how good my mana is going to be. It might be quite poor. Ooh, Cryptic. I very well might want to take Cryptic. What else do we have going on here? Metamorphose, I guess, is okay, but probably not what I want to be playing in Limited. I guess Perilous Research is also pretty decent. So you reveal a non-land. Creature gets that. Yeah, that's erratic indeed. So yeah, I guess we can just take Cryptic here. That kind of makes me want to play potentially Mono Blue, but I strongly doubt that I'm going to get the cards that I need for that to happen. And I have a decent amount of good red stuff here, so... Perilous Research wheeling would be great, but I'd be surprised if that wheels. Okay. Wow, really reaching back, huh? Cabal therapy, huh? Okay, so Browbeat is an acceptable spell. What is Wormfang Drake? Sack it unless you exile a creature when it leaves. Okay, so it's kind of like a champion card a little bit. They have it deal 6 if no one does. Puts. Oh, this is like a Punisher Mill card. I'd rather have Punisher Damage card. Or Punisher Draw card. Defy Gravity for flying, not so great. Oh, it's one of these where the counters get knocked off every time it prevents. Yeah, I think that Browbeat might just be the best card here. So I can take that. So at this point, I'm probably pretty locked in to some type of Izzet spells. So Vapor Snag fits in that nicely. And probably not playing Dragon Skull. Smoke Breeder is probably going to be pretty bad. Hover Guard's not going to be good. So yeah, I guess this is just a pretty easy Vapor Snag, actually. Ooh. So let's see. I liked Urban Evolution in set. Cloudfen can be okay, but I'm probably not going to be super good at evolving it. Skyblinder. I mean, this just seems so random, right? Spire Tracer I remember being okay too. I remember Horror of the Dim being pretty decent, but I'm probably not going to want to stretch into black. Like, I think the best card here might be Urban Evolution, but I don't think I want to try to splash the green, so I think that means that I probably just take the Cloudfen. I don't like being this hemmed in already, but when I don't know anything about the fixing, it kind of feels like the right choice. So this is what? Origins? Dragon Fodder is kind of meh. I remember Blood Curse being pretty good, but it definitely needs support. Send to Sleep. Tap. Those creatures don't untap if you have Spell Mastery. And this deck probably can achieve Spell Mastery, right? So I guess we can just go ahead and take this. So these are kind of tempo-y cards. So I definitely want to get some creatures that can be potentially actually tempo-y creatures. Let's see, Enchant Mountain. Enchanted Mountain is a 7/7 giant with haste. I don't really want to be paying triple red if I don't have to, though. Archaeomancer's a fine card. I don't think it's great, but it's okay. I mean, anytime you get a recursive card, it's kind of good just as a baseline. 4 mana for a 1/2 body is a little bit meh, but I think it's probably still the pick here. Ooh, Electrolyze is good. Dissolve is good. Actually, I wouldn't mind having Surreal Memoir either. So several good things here. It's a shame that I won't get to wheel anything out of it. Probably just take Electrolyze, right? Electrolyze is a solid card. Wouldn't have minded the Dissolve. So neither of the blue pirates wheeled. That's a shame. Siren's Ruse is just a flicker. Insta-flicker if you don't have pirates. Do I have anything that's good to insta-flicker? Not this. I guess that's okay. This is okay. Not really. I guess I could take Star of Extinction. I guess I could probably come up with some reason to decide that at some point. Ooh, Perilous Research did in fact wheel. That makes me pretty happy. Much better than Erratic, for sure. I strongly doubt that I'm going to need Book Burning. I guess I could go with, like, the Seer of Last Tomorrow. Almost none of this is going to be useful. I guess I could take, like, Dark Steel, just in case I get something that has a artifact synergy, just so that I can have an artifact in my land slot. I mean, I'm not playing any of this, I suppose. I guess this is playable. I should leave it in. Could be a reason even to play Darksteel. Metal Spinners is technically playable. Like, I might... If I was pressed for playables, I wouldn't mind playing this and just running, like, the gate. Sure, somebody can have Cleric of the Forward Order. I actually remember Cleric of the Forward Order being pretty good in set as well. So I guess this is going alright. Okay, so now we're in Allegiance. And yet nothing I really want here. That's kind of a shame. Like, this Guildgate isn't very helpful to me. The best cards don't fit in what I'm doing at all. Things like Exaltation or Forbidding or Vindictive are all pretty decent. Lawmage's Binding is pretty decent, but it's highly unlikely at this point that I'll be able to splash. The only card that I could really just straight play here is like Rebel Belt Recluse. Do I take that? I guess I could take Slinger. I don't really want to take any of that. I guess Recluse with some of these bounce spells is maybe okay just to clear blockers. I think it's better than Scuttlegator. I mean, if this was like Allegiance draft and we were sitting here, I'd probably speculate on the Binding, but I probably also have some better fixing. So I guess we just take the Recluse? Feels weird. Okay. Can't play Garrick Wildspeaker. Bit of a shame. I would've. It's a good card. Let's see what these blue cards do. Island Walk, enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 and reorder them. Okay. When it dies, it deals 3 to any target. This probably isn't going to work. I guess Ingot Chewer is okay, but what are the odds that there's going to be artifacts that need to hit? I guess with Mirrodin in play, it is possible that there will be. There's so much green here, huh? I mean, I guess the best card here is just Ink Fathom, right? Better than Mudbutt and Torch Runner? Yeah, probably. Not really what I want to be taking, but... Ooh, Fate Spinner is a card I played with Commander, until people asked me to stop playing with this card in Commander. I didn't think it was that bad, but... it definitely could be decent here. I mean, it is also like a wizard, and it is in a color I can play, but what else do we have? Put counters on creatures. Not really what I want to be doing. I guess Farsight's okay, but the fact that it costs 5 is kind of lame. So let's see, this is a 4/4 that comes down as a 3/3 flying, and every time... and then it like winds down. It's not great. Replica, this isn't like the replica that I would want. So yeah, I guess we can just take Fate Spinner. Okay, Explosive Revelation. This is what, Rise, it looks like? I might be taking Deprive, but let's see. Choose a new target, reveal. Manacon, okay, yeah, I don't really want to do that. Deprive, I wouldn't mind. Distortion Strike, I guess is okay, but this isn't really the type of deck that would want it. Goblin Tunneler has been good in other formats for sure, but this is not the deck for it. Scrapyard Salvo. Number of artifact cards in your graveyard. That seems unlikely to do much for me. This is just like a straight up... I guess I could take this and just play it if I need to out of the sideboard from just Phyrexian. Let's see, Soul Eater's 4 for a 5/1 that you can give trample to. Nah. Yeah, I guess we can take this. If I really need to kill some flyers, that could be reasonable. Oh gosh, these white borders, man. These do not look good, I don't think. I don't really have any use for Ornithopters. Lumen Grid Warden is not very useful, but it's, I guess, the best thing here. Well, I don't know. Flowstone Shambler is probably actually better. Yeah, I'd say Flowstone Shambler is better. Okay, so let's put that in here. Perilous Vault. Not bad. Potential. Statute of Denial is counter a spell if you control a blue creature, then you loot. Oh, I remember playing this card. I actually remember it being somewhat better than it reads. Would I rather just have the Vault? The Vault does give me some ability that I don't have here. Whereas Statute of Denial is just a 4-mana counter that can loot, although probably will loot in this deck. Yeah, I can probably take the Vault. Ooh, Sigil Tracer, I remember being... Oh, but it's probably not... Wait, I don't know, actually. Sigil Tracer might be okay here. I do have a lot of wizards. For each other wizard enters with an additional 1/1, remove... Gosh, either of these would be totally fine. So the question becomes, which one is better? Tap 2 untapped wizards. So it can tap itself. It only needs one other. Sage of Fables is also quite good, though. I guess, yeah, I mean, I'm taking Sigil Tracer because I just took it, but I think either of those would have been totally fine. So I guess I can take this in case I need to fight against a lot of flyers. I guess I can take this in case... I can't even imagine what. It says Merfolk Wizard. If this said Merfolk and or Wizards, it would actually be really good for me, but my Merfolk count I don't think is super high. Fathom Seer, yeah, is an illusion. So what, we have Sigil Tracer, we have no other Merfolk, I don't think. Oh no, this is a Merfolk. It's not really what I want to be doing, but I guess it's possible. Tangle Bloom versus Clockwork. Probably Clockwork is the better card here. Doubt I'll be playing it though. So we're at 25, so we do need to cut some. What is bad in here? Like, I'd rather not play the Spire Serpent. Do I need to play 17? What is my card draw like? My card draw is actually kind of alright, right? Not really. Like, it's okay. Like, Perilous Research, Electrolyze, sometimes Browbeat, and at that, like, you can't really go above 3 if you're trying to fix land trouble. Fathom Seer, although if you're having land trouble, Fathom Seer is not really how you want to be dealing with it, because it's going to set you back probably more than you can afford. Yeah, let's try to play 17. So what do we take out? Like, Cloudfin's not great, but I don't think it's terrible, right? Let's see. This enters as a 2/2. This enters as a 2/2. We have a bunch of 1s. I mean, you can almost certainly get it to 1 in this deck. It's probably not too hard to get it to 2, and then you might get it to 3. I mean, it's not amazing by any means. Maybe I just cut that. I could also try cutting. I like most of the stuff down here, honestly. This is definitely a tempo card. And I'm not really a tempo deck. Like, I can kind of pretend, maybe, with stuff like Dragonauts, but it's definitely me pretending. Yeah, maybe we just cut the Cloudfin. Well, is there anything else? Let me just run through it once more. I guess Dragon Eye Savants is pretty lame. Like, maybe I don't want that. This isn't great if they're not running islands, but it is a bigger creature. And it does have some other utility. Yeah, this is probably fine. I ended up getting no lands. Yeah, I got no lands I want to play. So, we just have to do this the old-fashioned way. No fixing at all. So this is obviously heavy blue, so it's probably like, might even be 10-7? Or is it just 10 or 9-8? I guess with double blues here, double blue here, and triple blue here, 10-7 is probably actually correct. So let's give that a shot. I honestly just have no idea how this is going to perform. I guess that's the point of Chaos Draft. I wish I could have gotten that Sage of Fables as well. That would have been really good in this deck. Yeah, I guess I play first. It is attempting to be a tempo deck, so yeah, we can keep this. Got both my colors. Opponent has mulled 2/6. Kept. And topped. Okay. So I prefer to obviously play this face down. Ooh. Mirror, huh? So it's a 1/3 on the back? Yeah. See, playing something like an infect creature seems odd. Like, what are the odds that it's actually going to be able to do what you want? It seems low, right? So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to line this up too well. If they just do this, like if they just chump here, I don't want to have Flowstone down already. But then if I flip up both of these, I won't be able to cast Flowstone after. So maybe I actually do just put Flowstone down and then attack. So I bet that they chump. The question then becomes, which do they kill? Yes, I've given them a choice of what they want to kill now, which is kind of bad. They do, in fact, want to kill this. So I will, in fact, turn it face up. Return these. Gosh, it's so much land. I'm glad that I was able to flip it at least. Okay. Infiltrator's Mage Mark, huh? Okay, so it speeds up the infect clock a little bit. I have this on 5, but that is a long way off, actually. I do have things in here that are not actually lands. It is nice, though, that they can't... I mean, unless they have other infect creatures, once I kill this, it doesn't matter anymore how much poison I got, right? Because nothing else will combine with it. So they're going to be able to hit me for 4 more infect before I can unfriendly fire this. So that does hold me back from attacking, which is too bad. Okay. It's a shame this isn't a wizard. So we'll just say go. So they're going to hit me to 7 poison. I guess I wouldn't have had the mana to copy Unfriendly Fire either, even if I had another wizard. I wonder if they could potentially be holding a counter. I mean, there's some world in which they could be holding a counter. Browbeat, huh? Okay, so let's just do this right now. Okay. And say go. So see now, assuming that they only have like one infect creature in their deck, this now is meaningless that they did all that. And maybe they have more, but yeah, I thought you might do that. So let's just go ahead, I guess, and block the P-Foul. They probably want to trade Tracer. Trade for Tracer, yeah. Okay. Ether Mage, huh? Okay. So what I can do here is I can Wizard Cycle and go find Staticaster. And Staticaster can kill that. Or I could get, I guess, Dragon Knots. I could get Paincaster. I probably just want Staticaster, right? I mean, Paincaster is going to be better in the long run. So do I want to take another 2 and maybe not get to untap with it? Yeah, we probably just get Staticaster. It feels like maybe playing things a little bit too safe, but what are you going to do, right? Okay. Problem is, Staticaster might not do anything else, as opposed to Paincaster, which was going to do something for sure, right? What's happening? Do you have a 1-drop red pump spell? They do exist. Especially for attacking creatures. I mean, you could give it up to +3/+3, right? Brute Force or something like that. Or not. Okay. So let's start with Browbeat. We'll browbeat you. I don't want to take 5 damage. Do you want to take 5 damage? The answer was yes. I think that starts to make me win the race, right? Of course, I would have to trade here. Okay, they don't want to trade. Actually, a little bit surprised. I think they should have, probably. Of course, I don't know what's in their hand. Defy Gravity. Okay, well, you will get to draw your card. So that's why they didn't want to trade. I'm not sure why they even cast that. Gosh, I've drawn a lot of lands. Okay, so let's just attack here. Pump it. Play a land. Okay. They have a lot of good saboteur effects, it looks like. Nothing. Okay. And Fate Spinner, huh? Well, let's attack first, actually. Yeah? Okay. So I guess we want them to skip their draw, since they can't really attack me right now. Okay, please skip your draw step. Wait. Oh, that player chooses, not me. What did they choose to skip? They choose to skip main. Okay. I think that was probably the wrong choice. Although it does maybe say something interesting about their hand. For some reason, I thought I got to pick. That would be too good. Okay. They just wanted to be able to do that. So they do get to draw another card. I draw Recluse. And I guess attack with Spinner. Okay, go ahead. And you pick what? Combat. Okay. That, I think, makes more sense. Hopefully you have something more to play than that, though, right? Okay, they shock Fate Spinner. A shame. Okay, Cloudfin isn't going to do anything for a while, I guess. So they have to chump this. Yep. Play Cloudfin and say go. It's a shame that they're going to get to draw a card. Because I'm not going to chump with the Cloudfin. Well, maybe I should, actually, just to keep them from drawing the card. Yeah, okay. The odds of me being able to evolve the Cloudfin seem not as good. And they did attack with both, which means now they have to have something to deal with the Recluse. They probably do. Okay, a 4/4 is acceptable. Drawing something else would have been good. Okay, so hopefully you have to chump. And say go. So the thing is, if they don't have something else to play, they can't actually attack with both. Unless they're just desperate. They could just be hoping to draw something, I guess, to block this. Electromancer. Okay. No. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Theorist isn't really what I want. Do I actually just have straight burn to the face now that Unfriendly Fire is gone? I don't remember. Okay, so unless they have something good, they probably have no attacks here, right? Well, they have something they're tapping for. 4/4. Okay. Let's scry my upkeep. Stop on my turn, please. Okay. Cryptic. I will take Cryptic. Okay. Cryptic says tap all, draw a card. Okay. So that went alright, even drawing that many lands. So, is there anything that I would want to change against them? Not really. Like, my sideboard plan here is not amazing. Like, I don't think I need this. I don't think I need Star of Extinction. Yeah, I think we just run this back. Okay, this hand is fine, I guess. It's a little bit sketchy, but I think we can keep it. If it draws any land, it kind of becomes alright. Oh, I don't need an upkeep stop any longer. And I did in fact draw the land. So, okay, that's not a bad thing to draw right now, since I'll get to evolve it next turn. Go ahead. So Ink Fathom actually will be unblockable against them, which is kind of nice. So what are they skipping? Probably combat? Yeah, okay. For P-Foul. Alright. So I could hold Cryptic. I could also just play Dragon Knots. Probably just want to play Dragon Knots, right? And this is, yeah, just one. Till it gets pumped, so no need to play it pre-combat. Oh crap, it works for toughness too. I forgot how Evolve works, because it's been so long. Well, I missed a point of damage there. Let's hope it doesn't end up mattering. I did forget that it worked for, after Mentor, I guess, for so long. I did kind of forget. Okay, so they have attacks each combat if able. So what we can do here, I guess, is maybe just bounce it? We could just like Cyclonic it. Not even sure I want to. Electrolyze doesn't really do anything. I could just play Ink Fathom, I guess. And attack. Okay, so we get to rearrange the top 4. We get to grow the Cloudfin. So yeah, I'm actually much better able to evolve than I thought, because I forgot about doing toughness. So this is going to shuffle, so we can just say put this on top, this, and this. Okay. Attack for 4. Is this full attack? I mean, I can block here. Do they have something that makes that okay for them? Apparently not. Okay. So I guess now we just full attack and then maybe just cryptic them next turn. That could be one thing. I could also just cyclonic the ringleader and then hold deprive. That actually seems okay. Let's do that. So you get cyclonic. Okay. Next match. So yeah, once I get to include toughness on evolve, it does actually become way easier, because I actually have a lot of decent high toughness stuff. Like, maybe it even means that, like, Dragon Eye Savants is okay. Probably not, but it is something to think about. 2-2, 1-3-1. Actually, maybe I don't have as much high toughness stuff as I thought. I mean, it makes it to where you can get it to 3 basically every time. Yeah, let's go first. I mean, this definitely needs red, but the fact that I can wizard cycle, does that do anything for me? Is there something I can wizard cycle for? Fathom Seer to draw, I guess? I guess theoretically I could also play it to evolve the raptor, but that seems unlikely. Okay, now I don't even have to worry about it. So let's just say go. I'll wait on the wizard cycling. Not that I could have done it right now either, but next turn I'm just going to play Paincaster. Okay. Thunder Totem. Becomes a 2-2 flying first strike. Okay. If they pay for it. I've never seen this card before. I don't think I picked up any of the incidental artifact hate either. So we'll just full attack here and then say go. I have a lot of stuff to do at instant speed. Perilous Research or Deprive, or in fact, really any of this. That's okay, because we can just get Staticaster if I would like. Actually, this can just take care of it. That's kind of weird. Why'd they do that? Huh. I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess I'll Perilous Research. Sack the redundant island and say go. Okay, so I kind of want Deprive up still, but I might not be able to, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and exert this, kill that. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to trust Vapor Snag to potentially bounce something to let me deprive it, because I think I need to be able to play a creature here. And so we'll just play, I guess, Theorist, evolve the Raptor, and then hold Snag. Okay. I don't think I need to bounce it. Kind of wish that I had deprived there, but each player discards a card. Okay. What are we discarding? Maybe Snag? I can rebuy it with Archaeomancer. Now, of course, I wish I had 2 islands, but what are you going to do, right? So, I guess I'm just going to play the mountain, say go. I might Wizard Cycle. I can Wizard Cycle and deprive. Two can't block flanking. Okay. I guess that's not that big a deal. It does attack through this, which is kind of irritating. Fate Spinner, huh? Oh, you know what? I should have scryed after if I'm about to Wizard Cycle. That was dumb. I don't think I want that. I do think I want a Wizard Cycle, though. I think I actually would just want to get probably Dragon Knots. That's not bad either. Yeah, let's just play Dragon Knots, I guess. Let's play Recluse. Let's use all my mana. So I did waste a scry from my energy, which is too bad. Okay, so go ahead and ping you. Ooh, Rift isn't a bad thing either. So let's just go ahead and go to combat. They might animate this. They probably won't though, because they know I have Paincaster. Okay. Do I just want to hold Deprive? Maybe? Nah. Really wish I didn't sack that island now. I could also play Archaeomancer. Nah, let's play Dragonauts. I think Dragonauts is just such a bigger threat that it's probably for the best. I do have Cyclonic up if I really need it, but I have my doubts. Loxodon Mystic. Okay. Deal the damage to you. I don't think I need to, like... Yeah, we don't need to bounce it or anything. So what we do now is we just attack these two. I can bounce if I have to. They're not even going to block. Okay. And do I want to do anything, or just want to hold Deprive or Cyclonic? Probably just hold Deprive or Cyclonic, right? Knightly Valor. Create a 2/2. Okay, so we can just Cyclonic in response, I guess. They won't get their 2/2. They can't recast that. Scribe for Sigil Tracer. Yeah, I think we can probably do better. And ping. Even an island right now would be... Well, actually, I mean, the island doesn't enable Cryptic. Ooh, that's not bad. So let's go ahead and attack... No. Let's do this first so I can get the trigger on Dragonauts. So you can't take the damage, so I'm going to get to draw. Okay. Cool. Messing up the scry, and the 1 point of damage ended up not mattering. So they are playing... Did I actually see what the red splash was for? I don't think so. It looks like they're kind of just playing like Orzhov mid-range. It's possible that something like Serpent is going to be better than normal just because the bigger creature is okay, and like Ink Fathom is not amazing because they don't have islands, so maybe I like swap like that. It's possible that Dragonite Savant is also going to be a little bit better than normal, but I think we can just run it like this. I don't want to overboard. Yeah, I think this is acceptable. I obviously need a mountain, but I already have Fathom Seer in hand. Found the mountain anyway. Never didn't have it. This was such a scary card in Dominaria. When someone played it, you knew that something was up, right? And they probably had... Gosh, I can't remember the artifact legend's name. Okay, Thunder Totem it is. So I guess let's just cast this face down and say go. Oh, they're actually animating it. Okay, so what do I want to do now? I could just Wizard Cycle. Maybe that's for the best, because I don't know that playing Sigil Tracer really does anything for me. So yeah, let's just intend on Wizard Cycling at the end of the turn. I guess I can always flash Staticaster if I have to too, but I'm not sure what that would be. Rotting rats. That might be a reason. Maybe. So we'll just discard an island, not a big deal. Then they animate. Okay. Yeah, I think we can just wizard cycle, right? And we get what? Probably dragon knots. So this is being held back, so I don't really have to worry about it too much. I think I can just cast dragon knots and say go. This does mean that they can't actually attack here unless they have some type of extra help. What was that white removal spell they used? It's just literally called exile? What does that do? Exile says exile target non-white attacking creature. Okay. Do I care about this? Well, I can't really do anything about it, honestly. I'm sitting here bluffing the What, they just want to be able to unearth it, I guess? I guess that's okay. Okay, so what do we want to do now? I mean, I guess we just want to attack with dragon knots. There's really no need for me to tap anything. Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. Play this. And say go. I guess this means they can attack here, so maybe that wasn't worth it. Trading 1 for 2 is not really my best interest right now. Although this attacking... yeah, it's hard to say. Am I interested in trading for this? Maybe. Okay, so it gets pro something. It's probably going to be pro blue. I could just tap shit. Nah. I don't think I need to do that. Okay, then they animate that, and probably attack me for 5. Which is a lot. I need to be careful. Okay, let's go ahead and flip this. Okay, let's go ahead and flash this. Flowstone Shambler, huh? I don't really need to copy spells right now, so I guess we're probably just gonna, like, what? Attack with Sigil Tracer? Probably. That makes sense. can't use that. Yeah, so we'll just attack here. I wish I hadn't had to play this then, but I think holding it was not in my best interest. Wow, they actually still did it. Why? Did they not read Staticaster? Okay. I guess it means I can't stop this turn by trading this and the Staticaster tap. Maybe that's something that matters. Apparently they don't agree. Okay, so at this point, I guess we just attack with Flowstone. No, because of this dumb thing. I guess I could just have them send to sleep. Yeah, I guess we could just attack. No, don't attack here. We attack here. Here? Then they go to animate, and then I send to sleep. I guess that's kind of a thing. Okay. Staticaster can't block. We pump Flowstone. And say go. Vault doesn't really do much for me right now. I guess I can attack with Dragonauts if I want to trade damage, but I don't, really. So I guess we just cast this and say go. The fact that I'm not making progress is kind of frustrating. Okay, so we unearth, not a big deal. I discard this mountain. Target player reveals a card at random, then loses life equal to that card's converted mana cost. Yeah, I guess that's alright. I don't think that matters too much. Maybe they know about Deprive. I revealed an island. Okay. So unless they have a land, so we just block this. They can't actually use totem, so I get to hit in the air a little bit. So play the item that they know about, or island that they know about. I guess I can attack a little bit more if I want, but I'm not sure I need to, right? Like, maybe we attack here. They probably want to trade here, probably here, and I'm fine with that. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, Archaeomancer is not bad. Well, it only gets one card. But I guess that's alright. It's not a bad card, so... let's see, if I attack with everything, does that do anything interesting? So this is for 3, 4, 5, 6. Not really, so I think we just wait. Not in a massive rush. I think my draws are probably better as well. Ooh, I like that. So let's put a stop on my upkeep. Scry away. Would I like to draw Unfriendly Fire? Yes. I would like that. Okay, so we go ahead and attack here, I guess. Okay, so that animates. Now, I'm going to hold control, hold priority. Unfriendly Fire gets cast, targeting you. 1, 2, 3. Holding priority. Then I use you, copy Unfriendly Fire, pay this and this. Tapping, I guess, you and you. Okay. I copied this and I changed the targets to be you. And I clean up your board and hit you for 3. Now I have Deprive and Send to Sleep. No thanks on that. Ooh, okay. Let's just take our time. No reason to rush it. I guess we'll hold that back. That way, if I need to copy a spell, I can do it. Oh no, this isn't a wizard. Well, that was dumb. I needed to have held this back, not... I keep thinking Fathom Seer is a wizard, because it really seems like it's a wizard, but it's not. Withstand. Prevent the next 3. Okay. So cycle, gain 3. And to join the ranks. That just literally doesn't matter. Okay, so that happens, and then we just kill them both. Because that's what Staticaster does. Okay, go ahead. Exhume? What are we exhuming? I probably just want to counter this, right? Because they could get, like, Singe Mind, I guess. It's not incredible. I just don't think I need to give them any outs at this point. So I think we don't even need to scry, and we can just attack. Yeah, I do want to hold back this and this for my wizards, I guess. So I do have 2 wizards back. Okay, and say go. Now I think they're going to have a very hard time. They have no cards. Okay, to the finals. Got a refund, I imagine. That's how Phantom Drafts normally work, right? Yes, got a refund. Okay. It's kind of a fun little deck, honestly. It's like, Izzet spells from across the ages. Izzet spells is probably my most favorite, like, reoccurring archetype. Okay. Ooh. Fellow Kozilek bro. Kozilek's a pretty cool dude. It's a shame he's dead. Yeah, we can't keep this. This is too far. They've mulliganed as well, though, so it's just keeping it fair. I will keep this, even though I don't really want to. It's not very good, but it does meet the minimum requirements. Yeah, Paintcaster's fine. I do not need an upkeep stop at the moment. If you control 4 or fewer lands, search. Huh. Does not seem like a great card. I mean, wouldn't you rather just play Rampant Growth? Land isn't really what I want. I probably don't need to draw any more lands this whole game. Ah, this guy. Okay. So let's just go ahead and cast for Paincaster and say go. Don't know how I feel about Vault here. Things are about to get pretty out of control for me to want to do that. Like, I'll probably cast it. It's not like I'm just going to cast no value Archaeomancer, but it's not really what I want to be doing. Mad Prophet, huh? So I guess we just play the vault, say go. Like, I guess if they played another creature into it or something, I might consider it, but I'd really rather not, especially when I have Ink Fathom that actually kind of does a good job here. So, I mean, I could just, like, block and sack, or block and use it, and then no sacking going on, and just trade it off. Maybe that's actually a good idea. So I guess now we'll cast Ink Fathom. And see what's coming up. I don't really need this stuff. What do I think about these? Staticaster Fathom Seer, huh? Yeah, I think they're alright. So let's put this on top, this on top. Okay. So theoretically this means that they can't attack now. They sacked to evoke this. Huh. I mean, doesn't that just kind of make me want to attack and then pop the vault? Kind of. So, let's do it. This will just make it where they can't play a haste creature. They're probably just using that as like vault bait, I guess. Greater Basilisk, 3/5. Okay. Not the end of the world. So I guess let's just play the Fathom Seer face down. And then I probably want to Wizard Cycle at the end of the turn so that I don't have to draw the 2 lands that are coming up. Something big? Ogre Savant. Return target creature, so they'll get to bounce it. Okay. Interesting. So I assume they target my morph creature. Yeah. Tap this mana, go ahead and turn this up. Okay. Oh, I didn't... I needed a Wizard Cycle first. That was potentially a problem. Because I kind of just ruined 2 cards. Huh. I think I will be regretting that. So I guess we cast, what, Dragonauts, and say go? I mean, this is not great. I'm about to take 6 with really, Ah, that was such a mistake. I did it to a wizard cycled first. Okay. So, I guess we play Fathom Seer face down. And say go. And I'm kind of in trouble here. Okay, so this gets 4/4. Because they do have enough. Yeah, they have exactly enough. I can't, like, bounce or anything. A slight shame. So I guess what we want to do is we want to block here, here. And it's not good, that's for sure. I see me now activate this. Yep. Okay, we do this and flip you. Okay, none of that's amazing. Then we're going to cast Staticaster. Okay. Finish you. Okay. So we can play Flowstone. And hold Cyclonic, I guess, is maybe the best thing I got going. Crisis Incubation. Can't attack. Okay, so if I do this now... Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it now. So if they attack right now, I'll just take it. With the plan of Flowstone and Archaeomancer double block, then I pay for Flowstone, then finish it with Staticaster. I mean, there's a lot that can go wrong there. Do you pump? You appear to be thinking about something. Uh-oh. No? Okay. I know what I should have done maybe is waited for them. They were almost certainly going to pay for that this turn. I could have then just waited for them to pay for it. Oh no, this is part of the cost. Okay, so I did in fact do that right. Although I should have thought about it. So now we just cast Archaeomancer. Get back Cyclonic and say go. Okay. Hopefully they don't have a way to make this get big. They only need 3 power. Okay, they apparently don't. So we go to blocks, we block, block, and block. And then stuff goes wrong. Yeah, something's gonna go wrong. Fiery Fall. Okay. I mean, as far as things going wrong, that I guess wasn't the worst. They essentially just made me chump. And they're out of cards? Huh. Okay. So I guess we play Ether Theorist. And say go with the intention of just Cryptic. I strongly doubt that they'll play something pre-combat, so it's probably just going to be tap draw. Okay, tap draw. They have a counter. That sucks. Okay. So we're gonna have to chump with Ether Theorist. That was their last card in hand, too. And they had gone to 0, right? Like, they just top decked that? The Rampant Growth, when they played it, they had no cards in hand, I don't think. I guess I should have counter-tapped in their... Or, no, I was about to say, I could have, like, tap-drawn in their upkeep. Okay, so who am I more interested? I guess I actually chump here. Because if they had played something pre-combat, I would have way rather tap countered. And the odds of them having drawn counter magic there seems actually pretty low. So I think it was the right choice. Okay, good old Staticaster is down. We draw more land. So let's see, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to Cyclonic. They know about the Cyclonic, so maybe... Okay, let's make them attack. This maybe I should have done in their upkeep. Because they knew about it. They weren't going to play something pre-combat. Although I guess I could have said the same about this. Like they weren't going to play something pre-combat. So they replayed Basilisk. Let's just go ahead and scry. I know I'm going to. Would I like to draw? Come on. Fate Spinner. I think I need to do better, right? They probably just skipped their main. Okay, that's actually not bad, because it can just straight up trade. Do I want to do this now? I probably do, actually. They could have pump, something like that. So I think we just do 2 here, and draw a card, hopefully. Okay. I didn't want to scry there, in case I end up having to chump, like they have removal for this. That would have been too dangerous, or they have a haste creature. Okay. They got me, finally. So they definitely have bigger creatures. So stuff like Dragon Eye Savants and maybe Spire Serpent look better. Maybe. And we cut... what are we cutting for those? Staticaster didn't look amazing. I don't think I want the Spire Serpent, but I think I probably do actually want this. Especially because now they've seen one Morph creature. They'll probably assume if I play this first that it's actually Fathom Seer. What do I not need? Yeah, maybe it's Staticaster? I don't like it being Staticaster. I guess I'm going to be... I could put myself on the draw and then cut a land. Maybe I just want to cut a land regardless, actually. Yeah... No. If I was on the draw, yeah, but I don't think I want to put myself on the draw, and I don't think I want to do it on the play. Maybe we cut Fate Spinner? Staticaster just doesn't seem... As much as I like Staticaster, I didn't see like a bunch of good Staticaster targets. And yeah, it does mess up combat and stuff just fine, but... Okay, this hand is totally acceptable. So we'll probably just lead on Shambler. Depends on what they do here, of course, but... So we'll pretend that we have Deprive. Did I show them Deprive last game? I think I still just lead on Shambler. Just because that's so much worse. Merfolk Looter. Pretty good one. And then the 2/2. Okay. Browbeat, huh? I think I want to save that for after Dragonauts, so I think I just go ahead and attack here. I don't think they're going to block. But if they do, I'm fine with this trade. I'd love to browbeat to try to hit lands, but I bet they won't let me draw. I bet they'll just take 5. And so I'd rather be able to get the Dragonauts activation. An Electrolyze would be a great draw right now. Or Staticaster, actually. Still have Paincaster, although Paincaster is not as good at this. Not as good at this. Yeah, that was right. Crisis incubation, huh? Okay, well I can eventually, I guess, free that with Rift. Oh no, I can't rift things at all. I can't rift my own stuff. That is a shame. Okay, so I guess we'll just browbeat then. Oh shit. I should have left this up. I don't know that it's going to matter, but I should have. I don't want to take 5 damage. Do they want to take 5 damage? Probably. Yeah, okay. Then we just say go. I can vapor snag my own thing, I guess. Also, I guess on a critical turn, I could rift their thing just to free this. Because, I mean, next turn I'll probably play Archaeomancer. At which point I'll get back Browbeat, and then I can recast Browbeat, and then Browbeat would have done possibly 10 damage to them. They pitch Countervailing. That's actually a little bit surprising. Do I want to trade here? Maybe. Nah, I don't think I do. This almost certainly means they're going to play a creature. It's Basilisk. It is Basilisk, dang it. Okay. So. I think we just have to go with my original plan. Archaeomancer back. Browbeat. Say go. Okay, so I think I do now want this trade, unfortunately. Which probably means I don't get it. Oh, I do get it. Okay. Then it of the Horrid Swarm. Okay. Oh, I did forget about that. Staticaster would have been fine against that, too. Okay, so let's start with Browbeat. I do not want to take 5 damage. Do you? They do. It is probably the right move, since I am stuck on land right now. So they have what? They can hit me for 7, 8 if they want to throw away a insect, or try to make me chump. Okay, now things are looking quite dire indeed. That is too late, right? Yes. I can't bounce any one thing. I can't overload this. I can't kill any one thing. If I... Could I theorist and then rift? I guess technically that works. It's not very good. I guess I can get like a 3/3 to block with, but that doesn't really do anything. Okay, so they full attack. I go ahead and rift. I mean, I might as well just rift one of their things, right? 7, so they can't really recast this right now. So I guess what we want to do, if I rift this, then I could like chump. No, I can't do that. Yeah, I guess we just have to rift this. And then chomp go to 1. They have a counter. They have 2 counters? No! Okay. I was just too far behind there. The ball would have actually been pretty good. But you know what? I got my refund, and I had fun playing that deck. It was kind of cool. Hopefully I'll get to do some more Chaos before it ends. It ends pretty soon. But yeah, thanks for watching this one.